Hello everyone and welcome to another high elo game of Age of Empires. Today we're back from a walk enjoying the warm fall breeze and are now sitting down to watch the Viper playing as the Magyars in blue get ready to take on a Mr. Yo playing as the Lithuanians in red. Now all the players heard their herdables explore their immediate surroundings with yak or water buffalo or ox, whatever the hell you want to call these units, with their scouts and try to go up to Feudal Age as fast as possible. Let's take a look at the Civ matchup that we will be watching today, and then we'll take a look at the map that we'll be watching today, because this is not your standard Arabia map. Now to start with, the Magyars, a fast-paced mounted civilization with a few cool features that make them potentially incredibly hard to deal with in the later stages of the game. To start with, their scouts, their light cav, their hussars are all 15% cheaper. They get all melee attack upgrades for free, and I mean all: forging, iron casting, blast furnace, everything for free, which not only saves you about 1,000 resources, but also the time required to actually research those upgrades. We'll take a look at the top left of our screen once the Viper hits Feudal. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to hit Feudal. You never really know. We'll see the forging square light up. Now, the Magyar cavalry archers do train 25% faster, can be upgraded to get extra range and attack. Oh, one second. Ooh, it looks like the Viper managed to get a nice little swipe off at Mr. Yo's scout, who absconds immediately to the south. Managed to pick up 2 more water buffaloes for his troubles, so not the end of the world. Their unique unit, the Magyar Hussar. This is a light cavalry unit, very similar to, but a bit stronger than a regular Hussar, with 2 important distinctions. Number 1, its attack bonuses against siege units, not monks. And number 2, it does cost a little bit of gold, even though you can upgrade it to cost no gold at all. And to help support its horsey-based army, Magyar villagers can be much more aggressive. Oh, wait a second. No engage there. The players keep bopping heads here like 2 tennis players. These villagers can be much more aggressive out on the map earlier on, because, take a look, the tiger in this map can be killed with 1 fell swoop. Does not require anything more than just a poke, and the wild animal is dead at the hands of the Magyar villager. Now immediately to the south of Blue's base, we've got red, Mr. Yo, playing as the Lithuanians, a civilization that very much focuses on their heavier cavalry. Lithuanian knights, cavaliers, paladins all get a free attack boost for every relic that they collect, up to a maximum of 4 relics to give them +4 for free attack. This feature also applies to their unique unit, the Latus. This is a heavy cavalry unit whose attack actually ignores enemy armor, making it one of the most powerful and annoying cavalry units to deal with the entire game. Now, to gather those relics to get those free attack bonuses as fast as possible, Lithuanian monasteries do work 20% faster. And to support their cavalry on the field of battle, Lithuanian spearman line units and skirmishers do move 10% faster and can be upgraded to get even more pierce armor. Now, to build a robust economy to support their military needs, each Lithuanian town center does provide 100 food. You'll have noticed, or maybe you didn't, I should have pointed out at the beginning of the game, top right of your screen, Lithuanian did start with 100 more food than our Magyar, and their settlements can be much harder to raid starting in castle, because they can upgrade their town centers to have a +3 range boost, which does make them outrange most mangonels in the game. Those are the 2 civilizations that we are watching today in the hands of these 2 amazing players. Looks like Mr. Yo managed to get the yaks. I keep calling them yaks. They're water buffalo. Is there a difference between a yak and a water buffalo? I don't know. I'm just going to keep calling them yaks, because that's what I feel like calling them, or maybe water buffaloes. But being the gentleman that he is not teefing them. He is just leaving them here. He's not exactly helping the Viper by sending them to the Viper's base, but he's not exactly teefing them as well. So a bit of a, we'll call it a Swiss approach, a neutral approach, not aggressive, not defensive. But in any event, let's take a look at the map. We are on Golden Swamp, and you can see why it's called Golden Swamp. Take a look at all of that shiny good stuff in the middle of the map, in all kinds of piles, all kinds of quantities, on a big center island surrounded by what is supposed to be a swamp. I'm assuming these are mangroves. Yeah, of course, mangroves, notoriously good at cleaning up swamps, with a few avenues of attack. All of these, I don't know what to call these, dead wooded shoals. I mean, it's shallow water covered with a bunch of dead trees and trunks and branches, it looks like. These parts can be traversed by land units. And by land units, I mean this guy. He cannot enter this part, though. The clear blue water is only for fishing ships, military ships of all kinds, which, by the way, can traverse both the clear blue fishing waters, the Caribbean colored beautiful waters, and these dirtier shoals, which does lead to a few interesting possibilities here. I mean, on maps like this, what you really want to see, who's kidding who, is demo ships. You want to see your enemy approaching with 20 of its best units fully upgraded, and you want to loose holy hell upon them with a few demo ships, because this is a choke point. Doesn't look like it, but this is an actual choke point for land units. They can't go left, they can't go right, they have to go through here. I mean, they can obviously go around, but if they go through this part and a demo ship, a juicy demo ship hit here. Demo ship hit right here. Sorry, I think I stumbled over my words. Would do wonders. In any event, we are light years ahead of ourselves. And by ourselves, I mean I'm light years ahead of myself. Looks like the Viper has discovered where his opponent is. Oh my god, just now. Just in Feudal Age, he does discover the lumber camp. Mr. Yo, I feel like discovered with the yaks, discovered his opponent a lot sooner. So the Viper a little late to the scouting party, which is why his score is probably a tiny bit lower than Mr. Yo's, even though he's got one more military, one more villager. He's got oh my god, I said we're gonna have to wait light years. I was wrong. The demo ship is here. He's waiting. The Viper already trying to lay traps just like a Viper would. But two fire ships are coming forward from our Lithuanian. And let's see how the players go. How much will they invest in water? How much will they invest in land? And ultimately, which branch of the military, the Navy or the Army, is going to determine the actual end result of this game. Looks like the Viper wanted to attack a few of these fishing ships, but the scouts couldn't reach. And while the players kind of circle each other, let's take a look very quickly at the resources in the home base, which generally are not significant gold-wise, because, I mean, look at this. The whole point of this map. Oh, the demo ship looks like it got a shot off at both of these fire ships, although right now they're fire galleys, and he's training another one. A follow-up hit will destroy and disable both of them. Or maybe he doesn't even need. Maybe he doesn't even need. He's luring it into the shoals surrounding it, the Viper, using everything at his disposal. And now I don't know if he's necessarily going to want to use a demo ship against a fire galley that's already 70% damaged. But you never know. Oh, no, never mind. He's going, where's he going? For the fresh one. Now it's also 70% damage. But yeah, as I said, let's take a look at their resources real quick. Gold for both in piles of 4, 5, a bit of stone. In the backwards position for Mr. Yo as well. And as you can see, a few clumps of forests. Oh, game derped out there for a second. A few clumps of forests throughout the map. Nothing in the center. So wood, a scarce resource on this map, which makes going naval potentially problematic. But we'll see. For now, the navies, I mean, are done. There's 3 fire galleys working their way at this dock. The Viper is building nothing in the dock. Instead, he is making sure that his villagers are nice and safe by building the mining camp, walling himself in. No ranged units yet for our Magyar, which means that these villagers are perfectly safe. But they are pivoting south. 3 spearmen show up. Ooh, the Viper's got to be careful. The Viper's got to be real careful here. He does not want to engage and lose a bunch of these scouts for nothing. Even though, again, remember, they are 15% cheaper, 68 food instead of 80. So, you know, no, not the end of the world to lose 1 or 2 here. Oh, he is fighting back now with a fire galley. But is it too little too late? His dock is already at, what, 40% health? Can he actually take on 3 fire galleys with 1 if they're damaged? Do their HP even add up to 100? 29, 28 is what? 57. Yeah, this 82 one is going to be problematic. In any event, it looks like oh my goodness, a huge engage here that I missed blabbing on about this. Comes out, takes out the weakest. Oh, fire ship, and look at this. That's so sour. 4 HP left. Another scuffle. Viper should take this handily, but his HP must be really bad. And Mr. Yo, our Lithuanian, remember, their spearman line units do move 10% faster. So instead of the usual 0.99, I believe, it's 1.1, which does make them a little bit more mobile. I mean, obviously not as mobile as a Feudal Age Scout, which moves at a 1.55 tiles per second. But mobile, more mobile than the average. Did he? Oh no, he hunted the ibex. Okay. So I guess this scuffle here emerged when the Viper maybe saw a villager hunting the ibex. In any event, we'll have seen it in picture. A dock being built on Center Island here by our Lithuanian. He wants to establish domination over the water, and that is exactly what he's done. The dock is gone. Navy for the Viper non-existent. He is going 9 scouts. Not a bad build for the Magyars. His opponent, unfortunately, is going up to Castle Age already. The Viper? The Viper's getting wheelbarrow. He's housed. And he barely has any resources. I mean, even with the 15% discount, 9 scout cavalry units is still pretty expensive food-wise. And going up to Castle isn't cheap. He is not playing one of those civilizations where it is cheaper to go up to the next stage. It is quicker to go up to the next stage. No, he's just playing a base civilization. Mysterio repairs. So he's walled off to the south by the forest. He's walled off to the west. And in come the spearmen. Let's see if the Viper notices. Let's see if the Viper notices. I mean, I feel like he did notice with 1 scout. That sneaky scout. Oh my god, maybe he caught the other scout doing something nefarious and he just didn't warn him that the spearmen were coming. But in any event, does lose 1 scout for free, and a fire galley gets caught out though. Viper. Okay, is paying attention. Should be able to get this fire galley unless it parks its ass right here. Which is exactly what it's going to do. Temporarily, until the spearmen can join in. Looks like the dock for Mysterio was either canceled, found out, and destroyed. And now the Viper is just being annoying. And this is where a map like Golden Swamp becomes super messy. And by super messy, I mean super fun, because now you've got scouts attacking fishing ships. Demo. Oh, he absconds, he gets the hell out of here. The demo moves just a little bit slower than the scouts. And now it's here, though. It's patrolling, which means the Viper has one less avenue of attack into his opponent. A spearman for a scout, not the end of the world for either player. Yeah, the Viper's got to be careful now, because now he knows there's demo ships prowling the waters of the Golden Swamp. Neither player making any effort to go onto the center island, even though Mr. Yo is in Castle. The Viper a minute and a half away. And what is Mr. Yo doing with his massive time advantage? Of course, he's placing down a monastery, because this is Mr. Yo playing Lithuanians. This should be peak Mr. Yo, to be honest, because every game we've seen of his, every game I've casted, he absolutely loves to go and take the relics that are out on the map. Unfortunately for him, it does seem like there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 relics on this map and not 5, which means he's gonna have to get all of them. Yikes. Let's see a very defensive castle here, cutting off this entire waterway here. The Viper can no longer engage into this part. Ooh, demo, gonna spring into action. Viper just hits castle as well. He is going to scout this out. This is such a powerful feature of the Magyars. Forget the fact that they have all these amazing bonuses and features, but it's anytime you have a civilization. Oh, the demo wastes itself on either 1 or 2 scouts. It looks like 1. But anytime you've got a civilization with any kind of bonuses towards its scout line units, whether it's the Berbers that build them 20% cheaper, or it's the Mongols where the light cav get extra HP, it just makes scouting so much more efficient and so much better. I mean, the Viper is just here seeing everything that Mr. Yo is doing, bringing his own fire galley, by the way. What does Mr. Yo have here? Oh my god, the yaks, the water buffaloes. I'm stumbling over myself, trying to figure out and remember what the hell I said I was going to call them, are still there. Has the Viper not seen this? Oh my god, the Viper hasn't seen it! That is incredible. How the hell has he not scouted the entire northeast portion of the map? Oh, the Viper just wants to go straight for the kill. This is not a player that at the moment seems like he wants to finesse a win here. He just wants to brute force his way. Mr. Yo, I feel like, also not really scouting the eastern parts of the map. Okay. So both players so limited in their vision. Not something I really expected at the moment. I mean, he should see it now with the town center once it goes up, right? Right? I mean, it's not a Chinese town center with extra line of sight. And he's back with light cavalry this time. But Mr. Yo's got knights. He's got his first Lattice out on the map as it huddles in the castle. Oh no. That is a waste of a demo ship against a light cavalry unit. I really do want to see if he's going to notice this. Mr. Yo definitely notices. Now that he's here with 4 knights, is he going to stop this town center from going up? Very possibly so. But a monk is already out. The Viper has already taken 1 relic. Monk does die, which means that the Viper's going to have to pull a bunch of villagers here if he wants to complete this town center. These are basically dead men walking, dead men and women walking. And now he's going to get 2 relics. Our Magyar. That is incredible. So even though he went up to Castle Age a long time after his opponent, and he must see him now. Yeah, he sees them. I wonder if he feels like a jerk now. He's like, oh, wait a second. I'm supposed to be fighting you and killing you, but you saved these 2 delicious water buffaloes for me. But I'm not going to lie, a little bit in shock that Mr. Yo is not the one in possession of 2 relics. Lattice, Lechai, no armor, no attack upgrades, no armor upgrades either, but no attack upgrades whatsoever. No relics for Mr. Yo. Even though there's 1 lying here, he must. I want to take a look at Mr. Yo's vision again as he. Oh wow, good battle for both players. Again, they're just exchanging blows. Oh, that is so sour for Mr. Yo. If he had spent less time curating Water Buffalo and more time exploring the nooks and crannies he would have seen, and he also doesn't see this one. He is exploring with the monk, but there is literally nothing here. This is a desolate wasteland. There's a bit of stone, and that's it. The Viper, it looks like, has seen this relic, expecting Mr. Yo to send a monk. But Mr. Yo's monk is completely out of position. Wow, okay. And how many monks does Mr. Yo have? 3. Okay, so maybe he will get it? Where are the other 2? I feel like they should be here healing. Yeah, there's 1 here. Where is the 3rd monk? So both players have kind of abandoned water. Mr. Yo has 1 fishing ship left. Okay. Oh, the monk is here. Oh, okay, so he must have seen the relic now. Okay, and he's bringing the Lechai to deal with this 1 light cavalry unit. And once that light cavalry unit is dealt with, the monk will come and take the relic. Although, look at the light cav. Look at the light cav. He knows he just needs 2 taps. Oh my god, he's going to get it. 1, 2. He gets the monk. Absolute crazy micro out of the Viper, who now shows up with a bunch of knights, and the Lechai have to get the hell out of here. Go back to the safety of the castle. Wow. This is what I always say when we watch arena games. You never underestimate the mobility, the absolute deke ability of a light cavalry unit in this game. It is incredibly fast. And by the way, the Lechai are not slow. What are they? Also 1.5, right? Yeah, 1.54. They move basically the same speed. No, these guys should be 1.65 now, right? Yeah, 1.65 tiles per second. The Lechai 1.5554. Basically the same speed for all intents and purposes. And wow, did the Viper... I mean, I'm going on and on about it because that was just an amazing little maneuver there by the Viper to snipe that monk, and Mr. Yo is pissed. He is so pissed. He says, forget the relics. I don't need relics. I'm just going to build 1,000 Lechai. I'm going to swarm her over you because I am establishing my dominion over the center island and gold. Lechai take out a fire galley, but will one get converted? Yeah, one gets converted. We got a Magyar Lechai, Lattice rather, and revenge. 1 monk lies dead in the shoals, the dirty shoals. As the Viper's seen the castle, I mean, he's going to see it now as it fires arrows on him. Now he's seen it. Villager counts. Our Lithuanian is down 15 villagers. 15 villagers, 2 castles ahead. Army supply basically double that of his opponent, and not shitty army supply. Sometimes, you know, we watch games and I'll say something like, oh, he's got double the army supply of his opponent. The Viper wants to escape right into that town center radius to help out, so deletes his own house. But sometimes I say, oh, he's got double the army supply, triple the army supply, and then we look up and it's pikemen and skirmishers and feudal age archers. No, these are Lechai. This is 14 Lechai that he's building, 2 knights and 2 monks. That is an absolute powerful army. The Viper leading these guys on a bit of a merry chase, wasting their time, because why the hell not? But they ultimately do get him. This relic finally will go to Mr. Yo. Wait a second. How does the Viper have 4 relics and this is the 5th one? I must have missed a relic in my counting. Oh my god. I guess there are 5 relics. Viper going up to Imperial. So he's going to get Blast Furnace. We'll take an eye. Keep an eye on the top left of our screen. Our Magyar is going Cav Archers now, but it's hard to say what he's going. He's only got 4 Cav Archers and he's getting economic upgrades. Only 1 attack upgrade for his archer units, 2 free melee attack upgrades for his melee units. Mr. Yo, where's your monk? Just deposited the relic inside the monastery. I'm surprised. I missed that 5th relic. Where the hell was it? Damn. Welcome to Cast of Empires, where we miss important details, talk about a bunch of nonsense, personal stuff while battles go on, and I misspeak half the time. You know, when I edit these videos, I mean, look at this choke point. Look at a demo ship here. That would just be absolutely insane. You know, when I edit these videos, sometimes I look back and I'll say like, oh, he's mining the stone as I point to the gold, or I'll say he's mining the lumber as I point to the food. Viper has spread his Cav Archer. I mean, now we know obviously what he's going. He's getting Bodkin as well. He spread his Cav Archers quite well. I'm gonna have to zoom out a lot to get this entire battle. The late giant are doing well. One gets converted again, but there's a castle here to the south. Their armor right now is not great. Only 3 pierce armor. Wow, what a shitty adventure there for our Lithuanian. And the dock is back up, this time protected under the orbit, the political, military, economic orbit of a big fat castle. And take a look at the top left of your screen. Blast Furnace gets immediately researched. That's 100 seconds. That's a lot of resources to get for free as the Magyars. Not that our Magyar is making any attempt or effort to go melee. Ooh, a backstab here. These are a lot of dead villagers now. Iron casting for our Lithuanians, so he should cap out at a +3. Given that they don't get Blast Furnace and he has no relics except for the 1. Oh, why are you focusing on the mill? Why are you focusing on the mill? Go after the juicy woodline. You've seen it. No, he hasn't seen it. Oh my god, the shitty scouting out of both players here is just absolutely bonkers to me. You know what's absolutely bonkers? 4 battering rams in the middle here. The Viper, how's he going to defend this? He's got Cav Archers. Oh, he's building Magyar Hussars. Remember, their attack bonus is against Siege +5. This is a Mangudai level bonus. Are they going to get the battering rams? There's 5 now. A demo ship shows up. A demo ship gets a Latus. Does damage. No, this castle's going down. This castle's going down. Wow, good get there by Mr. Yo, who retreats with his battering rams. They need to be repaired immediately. He cannot engage any further with them. I'm surprised he made it home with 3. I thought for sure he'd make it home with only 1 or 2. Lechai continuing. Oh, it looks like they cleared out the woodline. Maybe not. It looks like an evacuation there. 2 kills only? And you guys? 11. Oh, so the Knight's doing the brunt of the dirty work here. 11 kills. How many of that is economy? Only 4. Okay. And now the Viper is walling himself in Viper styles, thinking that these Lechai want to engage, and that is exactly what they want to do. They pounce. Let's see what they're going for. Obviously, the Treb first. Villagers don't even bother repairing it, but there's so many Cav Archers here. 33 Cav Archers. Look at the army supply. 34 to 4. Another boom boom. And now the Viper's got a window. Misurio's base is completely open. He'll take some damage from the castle if he goes straight up the guts. But this is in a completely open base with Cav Archers that are +3/+1. Oh, our Magyar, you need to get a few upgrades. You need to get that recurve bow upgrade. Get the extra range and attack on these Cav Archers immediately. But how many are moving forward? 29. Monsieur's going to discover it way too late as they pop out of the shadows. And I am incredibly worried here for our Lithuanian. He's counterattacking with what looks like half his army here. But these are melee units, and the Viper's walled in. And even if you knock the house down, worst possible place he could have attacked into. Because there's gold behind this. You can't knock down the gold. Back home, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is a disaster for our Lithuanian. He's still a minute and a half away from Imperial. And when he hits Imperial, what the hell is he going to do? What the hell is he going to do against 48 cav archers? Oh, square formation. Pop them out as much as possible in each direction. This is so bad for Mr. Yo. Where? Okay. Yeah, that's... I don't know why I'm surprised. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That was just an absolute crazy, crazy game. I mean, the kill counts are pretty similar. Wow. I mean, this battle here in the center, I wonder if Mr. Yo just invested too many resources into it and then just couldn't follow up. The Viper, man, left unharassed. 4 archery ranges pump out 51 cav archers. That is bonkers. And I say this all the time when these pro players play against each other, against anyone, doesn't matter who. If you leave them unattended, if you leave them to just build their economy as much as they want to, whenever the hell, wherever the hell they want to, you are going to be facing down 51 Magyar cav archers. And in that case, good luck to you. They are produced faster. They can come with a more powerful attack and range, which doesn't look like he got so far. But Mr. Yo claiming the center island here. 1 battering ram left, but back home, I mean, look at this. The Viper has depopulated the entire center of Mr. Yo's base. And like I said, this is an open base. There's nothing here. These villagers, 27 of them, are fully exposed. Town center's full. Town center's full. Town center's full. All the town centers are full. There's no more room at the inn tonight. As these villagers have to scramble. They can't really run into the houses. Wrong civilization. There's a castle, I guess. But you're going to have to delete one of these structures to path to it. What are you going to delete? Your barracks? I guess. Not really useful right now. But Mr. Yo just realizes, look, I've taken the center position. I don't exactly have a massive mining operation here. I've got 5 villagers only on gold. I'm basically keeping even with villager counts. 97 to 103 is not terrible. But the army count is really what it is. And 11 latest with how much armor? Still only 3 pierce armor. Still missing the last armor upgrade for them. And he didn't get the relics, he didn't get the numbers, and Mr. Yo just is unable to deal with what the Viper's about to throw at him. I mean, yeah, this is going to win. He's going to win here, Mr. Yo. But that's a Pyrrhic victory, because after that, he's going to have to deal with 27 of them at home and a whole bunch more. How many are you heading over? 14 more heading over, not counting in the ones that are in production or just popping out of the archery ranges. My goodness, that Magyar speed bonus for producing these units is just bonko. Let's take a look at the numbers. 56 cav archers, 67 Lechai, peak APM for the Viper. Quite well. Hera levels at the middle mark of the game. Mr. Yo at the beginning. Always at the beginning. It's always like the first 10 seconds with Mr. Yo. He must go crazy on his keyboard in the first 10 seconds. Maybe I try to watch some of his live streams, but I just don't understand what's going on a lot of the times because what's the name of that streaming software that he uses? Dayu? I have no clue. Google doesn't translate it for me, so I have no clue what's going on. I've never seen that interface. I wish I could see his I wish I could see him, like, you know, when you watch Hera or the Viper or Survivalist or any of a number of players, you see them actually sitting at their computers. I wish you could see Mr. Yo in the beginning of the games, because it seems like his peak APM is always around the beginning. Resources, not the end of the world. Not a big difference here. 1,800 gold to 240. So he did get that 1 relic at the end. Gold count basically identical. So Mr. Yo actually mining more gold with that center island occupation. Stone, just a little bit less than a castle's worth. Food, almost identical. Wood is where the big difference is. And of course, our Magyar going with the cav archers. The archer play needs a lot of wood. Only 3 conversions for both players. Interesting. So conversion not really playing a role. And what an absolute fun game. 37 villagers killed by our Lithuanian. That must have been all the damage that was done up here. But even with those 37 kills, he only got, what, 63 military kills? The Viper, 94 military kills. So the Viper got 50% more kills. Of course, he was playing defensive the majority of the time at the end of the game here behind this incredible set of wall-offs that he produced for himself. And he actually managed to get 20 villagers. I suspect 19 of those were like right at the end, because you guys know me, I don't look at these numbers until the very end of the game. And with those cav archers, Mr. Yo, like I said, I wonder if this victory and knocking down that castle was really worth it. Taking all of that cav archer fire. I think there was even a demo involved. Magyar Hussars were out on the field, and I wonder if it was just too much of an investment with this siege workshop to take that castle down, and then he just didn't have any more resources to keep producing Lechai. I mean, Lechai are not cheap, 70 food, 50 gold. Not super expensive, but not super cheap. And with, like I said, only 5 villagers in the center, I don't know. I mean, he had more here, but at the end of the day, it is the Viper with these quick moving cav archers with the positioning. I wonder if this is some kind of 4D chess move that he put his castle here. Most likely not. Most likely the Viper, a very cautious player, was just doing exactly what Mr. Yo is doing, placing a castle here and then expanding onto Center Island, except the Viper already had a castle on land, then built it on water, and then built his town center. So he's here with a lot of villagers and takes control of Center Island. This Ram's not going to accomplish anything with all of these villagers here, and the Trebs are out. Mr. Yo, by the way, still not in Imperial. How far away was he? A minute away from Imperial. I suspect that played a massive role in his decision to live to fight another day, to GG and tap out. And because he does so, the Viper takes the W, but GG to both players. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips and make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so that you're notified of my latest uploads.